A new report reveals a coordinated campaign waged by oil and gas interests to obstruct pro-electrification policies, specifically those prohibiting gas connections in new buildings. This concerted effort, posing a significant threat to climate goals, has been underway since 2019, involving utilities and fossil fuel trade groups such as the American Gas Association (AGA) and the National Propane Gas Association (NPGA). The consequences of these actions, researchers warn, are dire for both the climate and public health. Building fossil fuel usage constitutes almost one-third of all U.S. planet heating pollution. Leading UN climate scientists strongly advocate for building electrification as the primary strategy for decarbonization. Furthermore, residential gas usage has been linked to childhood asthma and various other health problems. The detrimental effects of these campaigns are undeniable. The report meticulously documents the industry's strategic maneuvers to undermine climate-friendly legislation. Berkeley, California, pioneered a gas hookup ban for heating and cooking in new buildings in July 2019, a landmark decision that spurred similar legislation in numerous cities, including New York City and Los Angeles, culminating in a statewide ban in New York in 2023. However, the oil and gas industry's swift and decisive response highlights the challenges inherent in implementing such policies. Almost immediately following Berkeley's ban, the industry initiated lobbying efforts across multiple states to prevent cities from enacting comparable measures. Influence Maps research suggests that the American Gas Association and its members played a significant early role in promoting these preemptive bills. The industry's influence extends to legal challenges. In the case of Berkeley, a court ruling ultimately favored the plaintiffs, leading to the city rescinding its groundbreaking policy last year. The National Propane Gas Association has also initiated legal action against New York State over its gas ban. Similarly, a utility and a trade group representing fossil fuel companies have filed a legal challenge to a similar ordinance passed in a Maryland county. In October 2023, the National Propane Gas Association announced the creation of a legal action fund to counter what it terms illegal governmental overreach that seeks to eliminate energy choice. The report further highlights the industry's funding of pro-gas front groups. For example, New Yorkers for Affordable Energy, an organization actively opposing city and state gas bans, counts utilities as members and receives funding from fossil fuel interests, including a major trade group. Coloradans for Energy Access exhibits a similar pattern, listing trade groups and utilities as members, with its board of directors entirely composed of utility representatives in 2021. The report's scope extends beyond the United States. In the EU, utilities, energy companies, and trade groups have since 2021 actively worked to undermine building electrification requirements stipulated in the European Energy Performance of Buildings Directive. In Australia, oil and gas interests actively hindered the Victorian government's planned transition away from fossil gas in buildings. Last year, the government reversed a plan to phase out gas cooking, a decision that, according to PISIAC, seemed to directly mirror industry asks. The report also analyzes the varying campaign strategies employed across different regions. In the U.S., industry press releases, public statements, and court filings often framed gas bans as infringements on consumer choice. In contrast, pro-gas campaigns in Australia primarily focused on the purported need for fossil fuels to ensure energy affordability and reliability. In the EU, the emphasis was on advocating for technology-neutral policies. The report underscores the persistent and multifaceted nature of the oil and gas industry's resistance to climate-friendly policies, posing a significant obstacle to achieving meaningful climate action. The intricate web of lobbying, legal challenges, and funding of front groups demonstrates the industry's determination to maintain the status quo, despite the clear and present danger to the environment and public health. The coordinated nature of these efforts across various jurisdictions highlights the need for robust and coordinated responses from policymakers and advocates to counter these influential campaigns. The findings of the report serve as a crucial call to action, urging stronger policy measures and greater public awareness to mitigate the impact of these industry efforts and accelerate the transition to a sustainable energy future.